this video, I'll show you log transformation in SPSS. Sometimes you'll need to transform skewed variables so that you can perform parametric tests. Skewed data violates an assumption for many tests, and heavily skewed data can render tests like the one-sample t-test completely useless, incorrect, or uninterpretable. So let's take a look at our data to see if it's skewed. Click Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, then Explore. My dataset shows the amount of savings depending on income level. So I'm going to move my dependent variable, that's savings, over into the dependent variable box. Click Plots. Make sure the histogram box is checked. Continue, then click OK. We have a positive skew of 1.201. The histogram shows there's a definite positive skew because the long tail is to the right. If the tail was on the left, that would be a negative skew, and we wouldn't be able to use the basic log transform in SPSS. There are some assumptions for the log transform. We can't have any negative values or any zeros. The distribution also needs to be positively skewed. We checked skewness with our histogram and our data meets that assumption. I don't have any zeros or negative values, so I can go ahead and perform my log transform. Click Transform, then click Compute Variable. A window titled Compute Variable will open. In the target variable box, type a name for your transformed variable. I'm going to call mine log underscore transform underscore data. In the panel titled Function Group, that's on the right side of the window, click Arithmetic. In the lower panel titled Functions and Special Variables, scroll down and click Log 10. For the natural logarithm to base e, you can click ln instead. Which one of these you use, the natural logarithm, log base 10, or another base, is generally a matter of preference and what your data type is. For example, log base 10 works well if you're dealing with data involving money, because orders of 10 are quite natural. For example, $100, $1,000, $10,000, and so on. The choice of logarithm may affect some statistics. For example, in regression it will affect the magnitude of the coefficient that corresponds to the logged variable, but it won't affect the value of the outcome. Click the upward pointing arrow to place log 10 in the numeric expression box. In the left panel, click the variable you want to transform. For this example, I'm clicking variable savings. Then click the right arrow to place it into the parentheses following log 10. This expression in the parentheses is called the argument. Click OK. If you get an error saying illegal variable, check to make sure you haven't put spaces or other illegal characters in the target variable box. If you want to do another base, say base 2, SPSS doesn't have a shortcut for that, so you have to type in the formula. Using base 2 as an example, you would type ln. Your variable name goes into the parentheses. In this example, that's savings. Then you want to divide by the natural log of 2, making sure to put that 2 inside of parentheses. Let's go back to data view. We've created a new variable for our log 10 transformation, and we're hoping the data isn't skewed. Let's take a look. Go back to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Explore, and I'm going to change the variable to our log transform. click OK. And I can see from the histogram the new data looks a lot more normal than the original data. There is a workaround if you have 0 or negative values. Go back into the Compute Variables screen. And add 1 to the end of the numeric expression. This will add 1 to every data point in your set, which means those zeros will all be set to 1 and can now be log transformed. You can set this number as high as you want to compensate for negative numbers. For example, if you had one data item that was -2, you could add 3 at the end of the expression to bring the transform above 0. I hope you found the video helpful. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.